Monahan, Safety Sales Specialist at Tanner, and today I'd like to discuss the B in the ABCs of fall protection, body harnesses. The first thing a company needs to consider is, are you buying safety for compliance sake or are you buying safety for safety's sake? And by that I mean, are you looking to just meet the minimum requirements at the least expensive way? Or are you looking to invest in some of the quality to meet the employees and the job site needs? Either way, at Tanner, we have the ability to discuss the good, better, best options that can meet all of your company's concerns. With any harness, it is most important that the worker has been trained on how to properly inspect and wear their harness. And at no charge, I come out to a job site and offer the free Fall Protection Awareness Toolbox Talk to ensure that the worker is safe and that your company is OSHA compliant. So let's take a look at what that might be for the worker. When they get started, before each use, they want to inspect their harness. An inspection is following through to make sure that the tags are visible. If there's no tags, they can't use it. They want to go through all the webbing to ensure there's no rips or tears in the webbing. They want to make sure that any of the hardware is not rusted or pitted. And once they go through all of that, they also want to ensure that the stitching, which is known as impact indicators, is not ripped in any capacity. If it has, it's been subjected to some force and the harness is no longer valid and they need to pull it out of stock. Once they've done that, they get their harness on. Keeping in mind, each one should keep an eye on each other to make sure that everyone's wearing it properly. What that looks like is making sure that the chest strap is right here, chest height, not too high, because in the event of a fall it can choke them out. If it's too low, it can catch under the rib cage and cause a whole lot of internal damage and do more damage. So they want to make sure that's nice and secure. They want to make sure the leg straps, we call this the flat hand versus fat hand. You want to be able to make sure that you can only fit your flat hand through the leg straps. If you can fit your whole fist through, it is way too loose. Keeping in mind, in the event of a fall, the force that is pulling up on the straps can do great damage unless this is worn properly. So flat hand through the straps. They want to make sure that the D-ring is properly in the center of the shoulder blades in the back. You don't want that too low. So once they're wearing that properly, they also want to make sure that any of the straps, everything is tucked away as best it can be. There have been deaths just by simply walking off a job site where a worker has had straps hanging low, and when they walk past a piece of rebar, it could pull them and cause them to go over an edge. So make sure that the proper use of the harness is intact before the worker goes out on the job.